Three, two, one. This is the Phantom of Many Topics. Today is August 23rd, 2022. We are at the 12th Armored Division World War II Museum in Abilene, Texas. Let's begin the walk. Begin the walk. Whoa, it's too far. Okay, so spoils of war. This looks like captured Nazi paraphernalia from World War II. Oh, there he is, Adolf Hitler. Born April 20th, 1889. Wonder why the marijuana people chose his birthday to celebrate their happiness. I have no idea. But anyways, that was my water bottle. Okay, here's some more. That looks like a Nazi helmet from 1942. And then here's some Japanese yen and a Japanese pistol. And let's go on further down. Further down. Here's some American Army uniforms. Since I was in the Navy, I have no idea what they call a division in the Army. An Army division is basically a large group of soldiers, about 10,000 men. Is that bigger or smaller than a battalion? How would I know? I was in the Navy, and I was in the air wing in the Navy. So don't ask me about boats either. Okay, so you guys got a lot of pictures, uniforms, medals, and photographs. That looks to be like a timeline or something. Oh, there's a model plane here. Take a look at that. And some uniforms here. We've got some model tanks. And model vehicles. Sorry, there's some reflection. For your own safety, do not climb onto the vehicles. Okay, I'm not really just going to go up there. I'm just going to take a sneaky peeky. Holy cow, there's a tank. Is that a Sherman? How do I know? I was in the Navy. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, and then we got some more stuff. Oh, women's uniforms. And then this is like, what is Camp Berkeley, Texas? Is that somewhere that was nearby here? Camp Berkeley. This must have been a artist's rendition of Camp Berkeley at the time. And Camp Berkeley was somewhere near Abilene, Texas. I would have to imagine. And lady said there was an elevator. Oh, I see it. But before I go upstairs, we'll just take a look at the remainder of the downstairs. This was VE Day, when Germany surrendered, and then later Japan surrendered to the atomic bomb. Okay, and then here's some rifles. Okay, so I'm gonna end this part one here, and we'll start up when we get to the top of the elevator. Over. 3, 2, 1. This is the Phantom of Many Topics. We just emerged from the elevator, and this is part 2 of the video. Part 2. So it looks like they collected quite a bit of Nazi paraphernalia, including a Nazi flag and some Guns. And this is Deutsche Volkssturm Wehrmacht. That's when the volunteers, in the end, Hitler was running out of soldiers in 1945, and they had to recruit regular citizens. This is an SA uniform used by the Hitler Youth. Okay, so they wore brown. The SA were called brown shirts. And here's some more Nazi stuff. Oh, I like this hat. This looks a little bit like some of the stuff we saw in World War I. And speaking of World War I, we'll be going to Kansas City to do the National World War I Museum in Kansas City soon. And shout out, by the way, to our friend Coachella, who is a fan of the Chelsea Football Club. And our friend lives in Nevada. Okay, so we got African American service member. One of them won a Medal of Honor. And here's some documentation of the African American experience, including Dory Miller, the guy who was aboard, was it Arizona? And he shot at, he downed a Japanese aircraft while serving at Pearl Harbor. Very famous man. Okay, we'll go over there and look over there later. But over here is a service member's uniform. A lot of pictures on the walls. Some more service uniforms. Service uniform. A medic's tent. Please do not touch. I don't know. Ah, okay. No, the answer is the MASH 407 7th was Korea. That was later on. But this is Battalion Aid Station. Battalion Aid. Okay, and then there's the chaplain. There's an MP. Checkpoint. Stop. And then people played music. And okay. Some more pictures. Uniforms on the walls. And then what we've got here. Bottle of champagne. A little monument to Camp Berkeley. Okay, this is the 119th Armored Engineer Battalion in action. And this looks like when they were after D-Day. Probably after D-Day. Okay, and then there's a list of KIA, which means killed in action. People who died, giving their lives to end the Nazi threat. And this was a officer. 2 bars, that indicates captain. In the Army, in the Navy, we'd call that a 2-bar lieutenant. Not to be confused with lieutenant junior grade. Okay. And then over here we got some Army uniforms and this canteen full of water. Back then they didn't have plastic bottles. You drank out of steel or tin, aluminum canteen. And then war correspondence. If you could type 45 words a minute, you were considered fast back in the day. Now 60 is slow. In the modern day, 60 is slow. Okay. Ooh, another Nazi flag. You got some grenades. I hope that's a fake. Okay. And then this is Tennessee Maneuvers uniform. And then some of the people. A lot of pictures here. And then here's a different uniform. And then are we heading back to the elevator? Oh, early camouflage. 92nd Cavalry Reconnaissance Squadron. Early camouflage. The Nazis invented the camouflage, but the United States quickly picked up on that. Okay, we're going to head over to the basement level. We'll pick up the video there. 3, 2, 1. Phantom of Many Topics. This is part 3 of the video. And, what is that, an air conditioning? I don't know, this is kind of spooky. Like a 1950s building, 40s building maybe. Okay, here's another military uniform. And then here's how to read Army ranks. And then ribbons. And okay, here's a map of where the 12th Armored Division went. December 1944 to May of 45. And this is their pathway entering France. Barduc, Luneville. I don't know any of these towns. Were they in the 7th Army? I don't even know. So, and then they went to Munich and ended up in just south of Munich at the end of the war. Okay? And this is more maps. Battle of Herrensheim, January 8th through the 20th, 1945. Okay, well, here's a model of fighting in wintertime. This was on January 8th, 1945. January 9th. Oops, my water bottle just dropped off camera. I'm gonna just pick it up. Pick it up. Okay. And then there's that rest of the model there. There's another one, the Steinwald wood, January 16th, 1945. And here's a neat model. I'm gonna just put my water bottle in front so you can get a scale how big the models are. Ooh, neat models. January 10th over here. And this was again of the 12th Division. Division 12. Okay. United States Army. And here's some more models. This one is circle the wagons. So they put their tanks in a circular format. It's pretty cool. New exhibit coming soon. I don't think we're going to be here for that, but here's some of the patches. Patches. I still think I have a VFA 154 Black Knight patch at home somewhere from when I was in the Navy. I didn't serve in the Army. Served in the Navy. Stalag. Okay, so this is the POW camps in World War II. They were called stalags. Dog tags of all the POWs. Okay, and then the American Red Cross. And this is some of the stuff that the Red Cross gave out. And POWs were captured American soldiers or Allied soldiers, and they were captured by the Germans. Okay, and Hanover Brick Cleaners. This is Geneva Convention. Overall, the Germans treated the American soldiers much better than the people of Auschwitz or Dachau or Ravensbrück. Okay, is this the end of the tour on the basement level, sir? Yes. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that's the end of the tour. Thank you very much. The end of the video. We'll just end it right here. Thanks for watching.